This is a test of the audio and video. Alright, you crazy cats, I have had very little sleep, a ton of caffeine, and I have very little time. Let's do this! Do you like cactuses? Cacti? Cactuses? Cacti. Do you like cactuses? Well, guess what? We're gonna make a cactus farm that powers a melon farm. This is not a new idea, but this is my own personal design, and I'm gonna share it with you. Because that's what we do on Minecraft. We share. Because sharing is caring. We're going to start with the smaller one though, because I don't want to make anything too gigantic. You can actually make this as big as you want. This one is really simple and easy to make. It doesn't use a whole lot of components, so it's something that you can do fairly early into your gameplay. So let's see what we need. To build this contraption, you are going to need the following materials. A buttload of glass, building blocks of your choice, 3 observers, some cactus, some sand, some sandstone, or you can just use your building block of choice. I prefer to use sandstone, 7 water source blocks of some kind or other, 14 dirt blocks, 7 seeds of your choice, either pumpkin or melon seeds. I'm going to do pumpkin seeds, 2 redstone blocks, 14 powered rails, and 2 regular rails, 1 hopper minecart, 15 hoppers, 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone comparator, 8 redstone repeaters, 7 redstone dust, and a couple of chests to place your drops into. You will also need 7 pistons. Step 1. Choose a location to place your farm. This empty void of nothingness looks like a good place for a farm. Use your building blocks of choice and make a stack 3 high and 9 long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like so. On the second block, bring it back 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And fill it in. And close it with glass. This is where your water channel is going to go. Extend it out 2 further. And then enclose it in the back and leave a gap there for your hoppers. On this corner here, skip 2 blocks and lay down your chests. Take 1 hopper and lead it into the chest by shift right clicking, and then we're going to go shift right click over 1, back this way 2, and then fill in this gap holding down shift and right clicking. And there we have our hoppers. Now take your water source blocks and place them in there like so. This way the cactus drops will flow onto the hoppers and they will drain into the chest right there. Next, take your block of choice. I am using sandstone. Build up little pillars like that and then knock out the bottom one. On top of these pillars, place 1 sand block. And then on top of those sand blocks, place 1 cactus block on each one. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put in our observers. So we're going to bring up our glass. I'm lagging, sorry about that. I might possibly be running Minecraft and Final Fantasy XIV at the same time. It might not be the smartest thing in the world to do. Maybe. Our observer is going to be sitting in this gap here, so what we're going to do is we're going to place a block on top of each cactus so that we can face the observer into it, like so, and then just knock those blocks out. That's the easiest way to do that. And then we are going to be leading redstone dust out of each hopper like so. Then you'll need to place 7 redstone dust along this row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that each piston is powered. And then over here, we're going to place upside down pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now when the cactus grows, the observer will pop it out of place and send a signal to extend these pistons. Grab your glass and enclose this area here, so that your cactuses, is that what we decided on? Cactuses? So that your cactuses don't go flying. Nobody likes flying cactus. Now that your cactuses are fully enclosed, it's time to work on the farm portion. Around on the back side here, lay out your 14 blocks of dirt. Around the back side here, we are going to place a water source block like so. This will enable our farmland to be nice and lusciously moisturized. Next, get your hoe and till the soil on one side and plant your pumpkins. This way your stems will be here and your pumpkins will grow here, your pistons will punch them out, and there's going to be a minecart rail beneath here that we are going to use to collect the drops. Now we're going to target this hopper right here. We're going to shift right click and we're going to bring it back 4 more hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we're going to place a redstone block and another redstone block next to that. 2 building blocks of your choice, and then building blocks of your choice all the way back to here. And then shift click another hopper onto the other side of the chest. Now we're going to take our powered rail and we're going to put it in place along like so. And then we're going to put our regular rails on the end here to make a curved rail because you can't curve powered rail. So now our whole rail is powered. Next we are going to put a block of our choice right here with a comparator facing out into another block with a redstone torch right there. On top of this block we're going to place a repeater and then another block of our choice right on top, just like that. And then just so our minecart doesn't go flying off the rails, we're going to place one more right there. Next what we're going to do is we're going to place our hopper minecart right down onto the rails and it should start moving on its own. It's just going to bounce back and forth and pick up any melons that pop off of here. And because things will be popping off, what we need to do is we need to enclose this area with glass. And we're done. That's literally it. Now this farm will run indefinitely and it will collect all of your drops. As you can see here, it's working as intended. The cactus is popping up. The observer is causing it to break, which is dropping it down into the water. There will be some loss just because sometimes it falls on the top of the cactus and gets destroyed. But it's powering these pistons, which are then destroying the pumpkins periodically, which get collected by the minecart running underneath it and are draining into the chest. And now you have a practically limitless source of pumpkins and cactuses. And of course you can also do this with watermelon as well. It's totally up to you whichever you want to do, but I prefer to eat pumpkin pie in my game, so I choose to use pumpkin for my farm. And there you have it. There is your functioning cactus powered melon farm, and I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Bye!